y'all, it is day 19 and we're back with one of my favorites, the X spin. So you guys probably have seen me do this a lot by now, but I'm really excited to break it down for you and show you some of the nitty gritties of it. The X spin is gonna look like this. Is a really great move to get a lot of torque going and really add like a flair to your spin. When you can get your X spins really nice and tight and together and controlled, they look really clean and really cool. Yeah, hopefully this is something that you can use a lot in your flow and find your own ways to have fun with it. And there's a lot that you can do with it too. So I'm gonna break this down for you guys. The first step of the X spin is obviously just gonna be the cross, right? So I'm crossing my right leg over my left leg or my left leg over my right leg. I highly encourage you to try this out on both sides and make sure you're practicing all of these moves on both sides. You know, I think it's really easy to get one side dominant in this dance. One of the things that we're going for is kind of symmetry, and that really makes our flow look a lot more aesthetic to the eye. So it's just something to keep in mind. Anyways, you are gonna start by crossing over. I always really wanna tighten my core when I'm doing this move. That's gonna help with the control a lot. So make sure you're tight in your core, and then make sure that you're tight kind of when you're going to do your spin, tighten your inner thighs together. That's also gonna help get you more torque and more momentum. And we're gonna kind of lead with our shoulders and then just tighten everything together to get us around, okay? So that was just a once around spin. When you start getting better and more controlled with these, you can go up to 2, maybe 3 times. If you really got it like that, that would be super impressive. So yeah, again, you want to kind of keep everything tight. Another component is the arms, right? So the arms are gonna help with control a lot when we're spinning. And also shout out to Dorian Mind Aura. He really helped me get my spins nice and tight and clean. So some of these tips I'm incorporating are from him. Thanks, Dorian. But yeah, so if you start with your arms out and then pull them in while you're turning, that's actually gonna help increase the speed of your spin as well. So you can start with your arms out here, you can pull your arms up or pull your arms in like that, and that's gonna help with the flow of the spin as well. So when you put all of that together, you're crossing your leg, you're squeezing your inner thighs, you're squeezing your core, you're squeezing your arms, and it really just comes out looking like this. Another thing I like to do at the end is to kind of, especially for beginners, I think it's good to land kind of out in a jump. And then that way you kind of reset yourself. It adds this moment of like pause, which can also give the spin some emphasis, which is really cool. And it helps you collect yourself. It helps you get your bearings and get your balance. And then you can go, you know, into something else. When you get a little bit more advanced, I think it's easier to kind of go from your spin maybe straight into a running man or some other maybe combo that you come up with. One other thing that you can do with the X spin is form it kind of into like a jump spin, and then you can kind of make it a continual motion. So that would look like this. And you see, I can kind of just keep going and going with that one and make myself a little bit dizzy there. The way that you do that is instead of just placing your foot across your body, you're gonna kind of jump into this position and then just unwind, right? So you jump, unwind. Now you're in place to jump again and unwind. Jump again and unwind. Jump again and unwind. So with all of these, you're gonna kind of land with just your feet facing straight out in front of you. Yeah, and I think that's pretty much all that I have for you on that. I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to shoot me a DM or ask your fellow peers in the chat. Tomorrow we have day 20. It's going to be the hop spin, which is kind of a unique little spin that I also tend to do quite a bit. And I will see you for day 20 tomorrow. Remember to take care of yourselves. Remember to take care of your bodies. This is the point in the challenge where things usually tend to get a little tight. Maybe some injuries happen. So just make sure to take really good care of yourself, and we will see you tomorrow.